Hey everyone, Sarah here today to share another layout with the Gather kit from Mercy Tiara Kit Club. This is the October kit, and this is a pretty fast layout. I have a picture of my son from last fall, and I decided to use the orange as a background, and if you saw my last layout, you see that I learned to cut out the back this time. I can't believe I forgot on that last layout. But I also cut down this leaf one a little bit, not too much because I don't want a ton of a border, and I just have a border on 3 sides. But at least I remembered to do it on this one, so I didn't waste all that beautiful paper. I still can't believe I did that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this paper to the cardstock, and that cardstock is awesome. I do really like the cardstock that has that, like the little circles popped up. And I pull my sewing machine out and stitch around the 3 sides. And then, of course, run my fingernail around it to scuff it up. I want my son's picture to be up at the top center. And so I go ahead and pull out the Small But Mighty kit and punch some circles out of the maroony red paper. And then I go through the Farmstead Harvest paper pack and pop some circles out of that. I actually don't end up using most of these. I kind of felt like they were a little too big. We'll get back to that in a second. I go ahead and back my picture with some of this orange as well, just like the background. Let's see, what am I doing now? Oh, I wanted to add some of that yellow, so I'm going to cut it down to fit over on the left-hand side. And I'm going to try to find... I pull out that Acorn Lane paper from Simple Stories and cut out that navy blue to add as a layer behind my photo as well. I will cut it down here in a second, some from the top and the side. And then I'll scuff up the sides again. Let's see, I'm going to go through and punch out some circles in a smaller size as well. I'm even repunching the larger circles I had punched in the smaller size, going through and looking for some more paper, trying to figure out exactly what I want to use on the bottom part of the layout. And of course, I've got to use some of the papers with that beautiful gold in it, and then bring in some of that Pink Fresh Studio peachy pink color because it matches with some of the leaves on the background as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3 rows of this. There I am looking for that red on red one again. I'll go through, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and adhere the layers behind my photo down. I mess up there, but peel it apart and stick it back where I wanted it really. I pull out, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pulling out, the Echo Park 12 by 12 sticker sheet and grabbing some of that scalloped border and adding it under the photo and sticking that little piece of yellow underneath it. I'm going to rough up all the edges of the circles. Not really a big surprise there. It's something that I like to do. Don't make you watch it all. And now I'm going to pop my photo up. I still don't think I stick it down quite yet, but there I am going ahead and roughing up the edges of those. I'm going to go ahead and rough these up as well and slide it underneath my photo and go ahead and start adhering those down, drop it in the middle of the layout. But I decide I want to have all these circles as like a chance for embellishment pretty much. And I use some of the larger circles as backers for some of the small ones. Not every single one of them, just a few. I go through and play with a bunch of the ephemera and the stickers from the sticker sheet, just pulling things here and there, trying to figure out what I'm going to use. Trying to find little things to stick behind my photo. You see I have a tag up there behind my photo now. Got that acorn in the bottom right-hand side on that circle. Still pulling bits and pieces out. I wanted to try to use another one of those Pink Fresh pieces, but it didn't quite work. I did pull off a teeny tiny little piece that I'm going to use over here in this cluster. I had decided I wanted a little more of that yellow and a bit more of that navy blue brought in somewhere so that it didn't look more out of place on the layout. So I went ahead and added some up there on the right hand side. I'm still trying to find little bits and pieces that I want to stick on some of these circles. I'm going to add a mushroom and an acorn to that one. That little yay from the Pink Fresh Studio stuff. And of course, I had to pull out the raccoon. He's so cute. I like the little animals in this collection. They're adorable. I'm going to go ahead and stick my photo down now after I stick my frame down. My tag. I'm going to stick that down and slide the tag underneath and start adhering more. This way, for me, I kind of feel like it helps me figure out where I'm going to start sticking things if I actually start sticking stuff to the layout. You know, if I want to add more or if I want to be more minimalist or, you know, kind of just what I want to do. I guess that's the best way for me to explain it. I went ahead and popped that raccoon up on a circle and on 3D foam. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to that circle as well. And you'll see me bring that darker maroon color in for a couple more circles, the larger size. There I was looking for it, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that out. I'm going to put it down there on that one. And then I know I'm going to put it on one more. And all three of those will be popped up on 3D foam. So I go ahead and make sure I do that. Oh, yeah, I think this little garland piece was just I'm sorry. I think that little garland piece was really cute. So I wanted to go ahead and use it. And so I'm going to start gluing things down here. That doesn't mean I'm done. It's just my process. Once I get to this point, like I said, I either figure out where I'm going to put things and what I'm going to do, or I just leave it. And so here I'm going to go ahead and adhere that little sticker from the Echo Park sheet and keep looking for little things. I pulled this fall sticker from the Echo Park sheet for a part of my title. I added another leaf up there at the top. I found a tag in the Echo Park ephemera pack, and I went ahead and cut the raccoon out of that one. That way I had more than one raccoon on my layout. And I'm going to go ahead and rough up the edges and stick it over there behind that one that was popped up and the garland. And then I'm going to continue looking for something else to go with my title, which it was actually a foam sticker from the American Craft Farmstead Harvest foam sticker sheet. But I cut off the sweater and just left the weather. So fall weather is what the layout title is. I grab a couple of the stickers, the leaves off the sticker sheet and start adding those in. And I'm going to cut another little tag out to add in with the red tag up there next to my photo. But this way I thought it brought a little more of the yellowy green color in. And I thought that worked. I add a little acorn down below the title, and that finishes out this layout for me. I hope you enjoyed this layout. Make sure you check out what everybody else is creating with the kits and look into the Mercy Tiara Kit's Facebook page as well. Come in and join the fun. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.